Damn.
The anti-diet lifestyle. 4. Crazy steps to weight loss success course. Crazy step 2. Stop dieting. A warm welcome. Welcome to step 2. Congratulations and well done for making it to crazy step 2. Now that you are on your way and armed with an understanding of the process, you can begin to take the next crucial step to dieting freedom. Step 1 builds a foundation which would have instilled both confidence and experience to help you take it to the next level. I really hope that by now, you are beginning to taste a little freedom and peace as far as dieting is concerned and hopeful of the future. If not, know as time goes on, that is your goal and the direction that the anti-diet lifestyle will take you. Remember, you are not alone. The anti-diet lifestyle is here to support you every single step of the way. It will be tempting to begin working on all 4 steps of the anti-diet lifestyle at the same time, but we recommend that you begin with just one principle at a time. The reason for this suggestion is simple: trying all of the steps at once may become overwhelming and cause you to give up. You are here. You should by now have achieved the following benefits from crazy step 1. Remove the need to weigh yourself. Stop judging yourself according to your weight. Have more time to use productively. Have less focus on dieting itself. Have reduced your obsession of the need to control your weight. What to expect? It is perfectly normal to experience small setbacks, as breaking the habits and limiting beliefs of a lifetime can be difficult to let go of. Prepare to experience some or all of the below. Panic. Uncertainty. The urge to weigh yourself. Feeling out of control. Losing perspective. Accept that these are to be expected as you are in the process of expanding your comfort zone. Resolve to persist and move forward, as practice and perseverance will help you overcome them. Remember, the journey itself is part of the transformation process. Before we go any further, I'd like to share my own experience of the trial and tribulations the old me went through until I was able to wholly adopt crazy step 2. My journey. The decision to actually stop dieting was an unconscious one for me. What I had really done was given up. I had resigned myself to the fact that I would never be able to lose weight and had accepted the misery that being overweight brought. What I didn't realize at the time was that in giving up, I had given myself permission to be me once again. Someone who no longer relied on her weight for the state of her well-being. My self-esteem was at rock bottom, but I felt relief knowing that it wasn't going to get worse. As with crazy step 1, I was continually reading and researching information I could access anywhere. I would listen to people talk about their own weight loss issues. I would read self-help books, magazines, and articles on the internet about the subject. A common theme began to show itself, which was that anyone who had achieved either long-term weight loss success or at the very least was happy with their weight, even if they were overweight, was the fact that none of them dieted. They had found happiness and fulfillment by means other than having the perfect body, although many of them had perfect bodies. The time that dieting had taken was replaced by other things that brought value to their lives. As I too relaxed, even though I was extremely unhappy about my weight, I also looked to fill my time productively. I marveled at how they felt free to pursue other goals in their life, and that the byproduct of this was well-being and weight loss. They also seemed to enjoy eating healthier, which was completely alien to me. My default eating preference up to that point in my life was junk food. It was the only thing that satisfied my hunger, emotional and physical, whilst eating better was always a chore and I had to force myself to eat rabbit food. I was amazed to find that they preferred and were enjoying the good choices that they were making in their lives. In fact, they were reveling in the benefits and the freedom they now had. Gone were restrictions and self-loathing, which was replaced by freedom to be in control of their lives. Having nothing to lose at the time and slowly realizing that there may be a way for me to experience this same freedom, I reflected, researched, and documented all the things that did and didn't work along the way. It is from these experiments and journals that I have created this program so that it can help others. Through exercises and guidance, the anti-diet lifestyle will do that for you. The aim of Crazy Step 2 is to rid you of your dieting mentality and change your natural default position from restriction to freedom. As you begin your own personal journey, be prepared to have good days and bad days. Acknowledge that it may not all be plain sailing, but, nevertheless, arm yourself with enough determination to see this through. It is the dieting that keeps you stuck and from losing weight. Before we begin, take some time to review the following sections that will help you prepare and remain focused. When can I start and what will I need? What to expect? Let's begin. What is your diet telling you? Only when you can visualize your personal situation, can you recognize and acknowledge what the problem is and how to tackle it. Complete the specially designed quiz from the quiz section of the program to find out the impact dieting is having on you and your life. The questions have been designed to expose your dieting habits and the physical and mental consequences of them. Take the quiz. What is your diet telling you? Why should you stop dieting? There have been many studies into this very complex subject of dieting from both a physical and psychological perspective. They have shown the profound effect dieting has on our lives, and research has again and again demonstrated the link between the habit of dieting and its harmful effects. The Anti-Diet Lifestyle Program has identified key factors that support these findings. 10 reasons to stop dieting. 1. Denial triggers survival. It has been scientifically proven that our bodies react to how and what we eat. Our biological makeup is designed to respond and harmonize with what we are doing and thinking. This means that when you start a diet, it triggers an automatic instruction to your body to alert famine, thereby making you hungrier, eat more, and experience cravings. 2. Diets are not sustainable. Diets force us to live a life around rules and restrictions, which relentlessly change depending on the diet you are following, rather than just living and being ourselves. That is why when you stop your diet, you naturally go back to your old lifestyle that led you to diet in the first place. 3. Dieting disrupts your metabolism. It is a biological fact that calorie restriction will slow down your metabolism. This means that we are actually sending out the wrong signal to our bodies when we lower our calorie intake below the amount required to sustain us. In a state of calorific shortfall, our body will naturally slow down our metabolism in response to our action. 4. Dieting increases cravings. It is human nature to crave for that which is forbidden. If you deny foods that you love and crave, you will want them even more, and so the job of dieting becomes a daily battle. As soon as a craving attacks, denying it will only increase the craving, not make it disappear. In fact, the more you deny yourself, the more likely you are to have mood swings that will lead you to binge eating. 5. Dieting encourages a bad relationship with food. Because dieting requires us to see foods as good and bad, it alters our relationship to them. This classification attached to everything you eat begins to label food based only on calories and restricted rules. The anti-diet lifestyle is not based on restriction or denial, because when we give ourselves the permission to eat, we are more likely to build a healthy relationship to food, leading to freedom. 6. Dieting kills self-esteem. Dieting puts your self-esteem in the spotlight. Every flaw, Every failure has the power to invade our mind with judgment, leading to false opinions of ourselves, how we look, how we come across to others, and our self-confidence. 7. Dieting is not bespoke. Everybody is different and everybody is different. This means that we all react to things differently. What is good for one person may be very bad for another. Dieting, however, forces us to conform to rigid, generalized rules which may be completely unsuitable for us. Eight. Dieting stops you enjoying the present. When you are living your life in the future when you will be slim, you find life itself to be suspended. You cannot enjoy or see the good that is already in your life, which means you miss out on daily blessings. It also blinds you to opportunities, stopping you from reaching your full potential in the here and now. You may avoid applying for a new job, asking for a pay rise, beginning a new relationship, or ending something that is not working for you. 9. Dieting leads to negative behavior. Mood swings caused by dieting affect us negatively, and the choices we make may not always be what is best for us, but based instead on our emotions at a particular time. When you are living a life within constant denial and unsustainable rules, your feelings will fluctuate up and down, and your behaviors and choices will reflect them. Dieting causes health issues. Whether you believe it or not, most dieters are in denial of the health issues related to not only being overweight but also to yo-yo dieting. Both mental and physical health can suffer. Issues such as eating disorders, anxiety, depression are very common, as are diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. The list is long and alarming. The point to emphasize here is that it is the dieting itself that is the problem when it comes to weight loss. The very act of it will create an environment that will not only hinder your weight loss journey but will most likely lead to weight gain, the very thing you are trying to fight. Instead, we need to recognize that the mind and body are very powerful mediums. If you compare them to a car, they are the engine. Dieting is like putting diesel into a petrol engine and expecting it to work. Dieting is like waging war on yourself and expecting to win. This is the end of section 1 of Crazy Step 2, Stop Dieting.